All right, so we're going to be on hot spot for this game again. Game 1 against Indiana Elite from the fuel tank in Fishers, Indiana. Jackets in blue, they'll be going right to left on the video. Hopefully we'll have enough bandwidth to be able to broadcast today. We'll see how it goes. So I got a bird's eye view here at the Indy fuel tank. So we'll see how this goes. Three 14-minute periods. We're going to start with Mikey Bender in goal for the first game. And it looks like on forward we're going to start Victor, Ben, and Gavin. And we'll do James and Jack on D. We made a few changes on our defense. We've got Max and Gavin, and we're going to be playing forward today with Nolan Moore and Colby Lang flipping back to defense. So again, Bender in goal for this match. Gavin, Victor, Ben, Victor ready for the face-off, wins it clean. Jack picks it up over to James, goes D to D, up to Gavin, off the wall. Ben in pursuit, is able to chop it down, is able to get a shot, save. Good, 13:45, already got a shot on that, which is a good thing. Good intercept there by Ben, good hustle to go ahead and get that shot. We always do really well with a referee who measures the size of the circle to make sure everyone's exactly where they're supposed to be. So we'll see how this goes. Jack over to James. The point, go ahead and just throws down in the corner. Gavin's got it with speed coming around the outside. Tries to throw it to the middle, blocked down in front by an Indiana defender. Indiana throws in the corner for a breakout. Comes up the side, Victor's there. Indy falls. Victor over to Jack. Ben picks it up in the neutral zone. Ben gets it in. We're going to get, that Victor had a shot. It looked like that could have gone in, so Keegan gets the change now. And he's going to pause, wait for some support. Comes across. Max able to break that up. So we got Max, Mason, and Gavin's still out there. Gavin goes for a change now for Vince. Mason takes it in. Gets tripped from behind. And a score by Max right down in front. What a great centering pass for Mason coming out of the corner. Looked like as he was getting tripped or falling down, was able to get it to Max, who was standing right on the doorsteps, able to chip that one in. So 1-0 Jackets, 12:41 left in the first. Keegan Nolan on defense. We got Vince, Mason, and Max on D. Forward. Indy wins the faceoff. Neutral zone. Kicks back Mason to Keegan. Keegan backhands it over to the corner for Nolan. Nolan picks it up, pass over to Keegan. Keegan takes it out of the corner. Tries to throw it up, intercepted. They're able to get it out. Indy just throws it back down. No icing. Keegan comes around, reverses it to Colby. Colby skates with it a little bit. He's got some room. Now he tries to go. Gets out. And Indy back in. Keegan has a good poke right there up to Max. Max has got it centered past to Mason. We're going to go and change all 5. Well, Colby was already out, so we got Colby and Logan on D. We got Frankie. Oh, no, it's Evan. We got Evan, Brady, and Frankie. Oh, and here's the first penalty on Indiana. So it will be Jackets on the power play with 11:32 left in the first. Up by 1. Face off deep in their zone. We're going to go ahead and leave our 5 out there for our power play. Frankie, Brady, and Evan, and then we got Logan and Colby. Face off won by Evan. He's got the puck behind the net. It's going to strip momentarily. So can't come away with it. Shot towards the net and off the outside of the post. Indy gets it, kind of just chips it up but not out. Logan's able to hold the zone right there. Just throws it back in. Brady in pursuit. Logan's able to make a move, makes another move. He's still got it. And he's chasing. They throw it towards the middle. And he's able to get it. Indy throws it back down. Gonna go for an ice. Oh, I don't know why they waved that off, but I missed something else. Colby's got it. He's got some room. Tries to go wide. Puck taken away. Now we got Victor and Gavin and Ben back out. We're going to go ahead and change the D. Gavin again throws it towards the middle. Gets into the defeat of the Indy defender. Goes strong to the net. Doesn't get it through. Victor's there. Got it back to James. James over to Jack. Jack go back to him. He's got room. Shot towards the net, keeps it low. Almost gets through. Oh, and Victor gets it. Nice. That's the way you keep working down low there, boys. James was able to get it low and hard towards the net. It just came wide. Gavin and Victor working hard down there. So, power play goal by Victor. Assist to James and Gavin on that. So 2-0 Jackets, 10:18 left in the first. We'll go ahead and leave the same 5 out there. Gavin, Victor, and Ben. And James and Jack on D. Victor wins a face-off clean to Jack. Jack over to James. James skates a little bit and is able to go ahead and throw it in deep. Oh, for an offsides. So a face-off just outside the zone after the offsides. We're missing Xavier, who hopefully is recovering really well, and we'll be able to get to play with him next weekend as we head up to, I don't know, wherever we're going. I think Detroit maybe, but either way, we miss Xavier and miss the spirit and energy around the rink, so we could just have him back. All right, so face-off kind of won by Indy right here. Jack goes in, pushes it. Indy just chips it down deep. Victor goes, reverses course, throws it up the wall to Ben. Jack's had enough. He comes through, and he's going to go ahead and he's able to get it up to Ben. Up but not out. James takes it. Oh, a little more urgency for our boys. Victor skates away with it. He's got plenty of ice. He's going to go ahead and gets it up to Gavin. Oh, that was a change coming off the boards. If in a hitting league, that would have been interesting. So Gavin's able to go for a change. Indy just kind of pitchforks it down in the zone. They've got one on. We got Nolan. We got Keegan. Nolan comes around the net. With it, Indy comes away. Mason's there for the breakup. Chips it off the wall. So Max and into the net. So Vince, Max, and Mason out there. Nolan and Keegan on D. Mikey Bender in goal. 9:04 left in the first. Jackets up 2-0. Face-off one back into Indy's zone. We're able to hold it right there and be able to keep it down. Oh, just chips up. Nolan's getting backwards with it. He's got it up to Keegan. Max falls right there. Keegan's still with it. Good job being able to hold the zone. Max goes for a change, and Brady's coming on. Indy up out of the zone. They go ahead and get it to center ice. Keegan's there. Reverses course, takes his time a little bit, gets it over to Nolan. Nolan surveying, tries to get it through the middle to Vince and Mason. Had the same idea. Thought both of them thought the pass was to them. Indy comes through. We get hauled down. Oh, we're gonna. So, Jackets going on the penalty kill here. We end up getting a trip. Not sure who's going to get it, either Mason or Logan, but both of them were involved. So Logan's going to go ahead and take that one. So Colby and James will be on D, Evan and Frankie on forward. Mikey and Net go ahead and kill this one off. Again, 8:14 left in the first. Jackets on the penalty kill here. All right. James gets it, throws it up the wall towards Frankie. Frankie up, but not out. They go ahead and throw it back down. James has it. He throws it around the wall towards Evan. Evan's able to get with it. Go ahead and is able to chip it out of the zone. Exactly where we need to be, down in their zone on our penalty kill. So Frankie's working hard down there. Indy behind the net. Colby stepped up. James has it. James reverses, goes back up the wall. Is able to just chip it up to their D. Stays in pursuit a little bit. There's Colby. Again, play with it. Indy tries to go wide. James beats him to the puck. Is able to skate with it. Reverses it. Colby on a very clean exchange. Colby's got some room. We're going to go ahead and change all three from behind. Colby gets a shot towards the net. Is able to hit the goalie. And now we'll go ahead and finish our change. We got Brady. We got Ben. And we got Jack and Keegan out there. Got a shot on net from Ben coming out of the corner. Saved by Indy. 7:05 left in the first period. Jackets up 2-0. 21 seconds left on the penalty to Logan for a trip. Oh, Nolan comes out for Jack to probably try and even up the lines after the penalty expires. Nolan gets it towards the net, but not all the way through. Hits Ben, who was on the ground. Oh. So that's the end of the penalty. 6:42 left in the first. Penalty. The puck ends up in the Jackets bench, which will let the face-off be down deep into our zone with just to the right of Mikey. So we've got Gavin, Ben, and Victor out there with Nolan and Keegan. Face-off one clean by Victor up to Keegan. Keegan throws it up the wall hard to Ben. Puck comes back into the zone. Weak shot towards the net. Easily defended there by Mikey. Victor comes away with it. Whoop, just kind of loses the puck a little bit. Kind of rolls off his stick. Keegan backhands it up towards Gavin on that side. And Gavin comes out of the zone. Is able to get some. He's attracting some attention. He's able to skate around his defender right there and haul down. Again, Indy chips it. We end up playing the man, not the puck, and skate right by it. So we got Jack and James out there. Oh, and Ben chips it up and off the netting. And we'll have a face-off deep in the zone, this time to Mikey's left, with 5:42 left in the first, 2-0 Jackets. So we got Max, Mason, and Vince out there. James and Jack on D. Face-off one by the Jackets, but it goes straight in front of the net. Mason's got it. He's going to go ahead and wheel a little bit here. He's got some room. He gets it up to Max in the neutral zone. And offsides. So 5:29 left in the first. We've kind of a little bit of a choppy game, but Jackets playing well. Good energy here. Mason gets it back to Jack. Jack over to James. James just chips it up, but not a whole lot on that, unfortunately, because he was kind of. And collision right there at the blue line. Looks like Indy got up on his face a little bit as he kind of just met there at the blue line. 5:14 left in the first. I think that's Vince that's down right now. That's Vince getting up slowly. Hopefully he'll be all right. Looked like Indy was ready for that hit, and Vince wasn't. So, all right. So we got Evan, Brady, and Frankie out there with Colby and Logan. Evan wins a face-off back to Colby. Colby gets the line, throws it in. Indy with it behind the net. There's Frankie. Puck's hung up on the referee. Brady skates through it. Puck comes out to Colby. Colby gets shot right into the Indy knees. Colby gets another shot towards the net. Tipped. Oh, just about in. Oh, backhander by Evan. So we need a puck right around the net. Again, Colby throws it back towards the net. Goes just wide. Logan stands his man up at the blue line. Is able to hold his own. Oh, Indy chips it out towards the neutral zone. Colby going back for it. Colby reverses course. Chips it up to Frankie. Frankie gets clear of the zone. Chips it up to Brady. Brady is able to go ahead and get entry as they clean it wide. Nolan's coming off the bench off a fresh change. He's able to go ahead and skate it in the zone. Skates it wide. So we've got Victor, we've got Ben and Gavin out there. Keegan, Nolan on D. Gavin in pursuit down low. Puck comes up the half wall to Indy. They try and throw it back out to the middle, which is what they did quite successfully in Chicago on their breakout. They had hit that middleman. Shot towards Mikey. Mikey gets a save. The puck goes wide. So again, the puck's underneath Keegan right now. Oh, Victor throws a shoulder. Puck comes back out. We've touched it several times, and somehow the referee's not calling it. So Victor's going to the penalty box for a roughing call right here with 3:01 left in the first. Jackets up 2-0. We got Mason and Max on forward. We're going to go ahead and get Jack and James on D for this penalty kill here. So Mason wins the face-off over to James. James go ahead and reverses. Oops, he kind of loses the handle on it right there. Let's keep our squares there, boys. All right, James is the block in front, and he's going ahead and skating with it. So James is going to go ahead and just eat some time down the corner. Oh, just gets hauled down in the corner. Mason comes around with it. Mason and James tag team right there. They're able to. Mason and Jack, apologize. Mason with the back end over to Max. Max in pursuit. Max on a heavy forecheck. Does a great job there. Colby fresh off the bench for James. And Jack comes around the net with it, reverses a little bit. That's all right. We're going to eat time. We got 44 seconds left. Comes over to Brady. Brady gets it out of the zone, just on the wall. Max just is able to keep it out. Oh, just not quite enough. As Colby goes in pursuit. We got about half our change done. There we go. Brady and Max out there now. Brady goes in pursuit. Max comes out towards him. Shot high and wide by Indy. Indy again throws it back in the corner. All it's doing is taking time. It's a good thing. Penalty expires here with 1:30 left. Oh, unfortunate goal right there. Went right off of one of our skates as Indy was just trying to throw it to the middle. I don't know why they're celebrating. Yeah, it's in, but it wasn't a clean goal. Went off our skates. So either way, throw it towards the net. The good things happen. So 2-1 Jackets. 1:26 left in the first. See if we can go ahead and get that back. We've got Gavin, Ben, and Victor out there now. Colby and Logan on D. Face off one by Jackets into the zone. Ben and Gavin did a good job just pushing that puck up the wall. Sorry, up the center there, and see if they can make something happen, and got a shot on net. So, yeah, 1:15 left in the first. 2-1 Jackets. Face off deep in the zone after a save by Indy. Face off one by Indy back to their player. They go ahead and they circle the wall. Oh, Logan ties up his man. Puck goes out. Colby in pursuit. Colby comes around the net. Throws it up the wall to Ben. Ben tries to go across ice to Gavin on that one. Missed him just a little bit. So again, we're trying to few folks in new positions here. Victor up to Gavin. Gavin go up to Ben. Ben chips it deep into the zone. We finish our change on D again. They get it back to the middle. Backhanded by Victor, and a goal. Takes it right off a stick with 26.1 seconds left. Jackets score again, 3-1. So that'll be Victor's second in this game. So we got Brady, Evan, and Frankie out there on forwards, and we got Nolan and Keegan on D. Face-off sort of won as we take the referee down. Oops, sorry about that. There's Keegan. Keegan skates with it. He's able to go ahead and take it behind. Throws it up the wall to Frankie. Frankie on the half wall. And this time, Indy's going to be in the box, and Jackets on the power play with 10.1 seconds left in the first. Up 3-1. Face-off deep in the Indy zone. So Evan will go ahead and take the face off here. Looks like he's going to take it on his forehand. Try and get it to the outside to Brady. Indy wins that one. Back to their defender. As time ticks. Indy just throws it up high and wide. And that's period. 3-1 end of one. When we come back for the second, there'll be 1:20 left on the penalty. Nice. And there's Xavier. He's watching. He just put a note in the chat, said that he'll be back soon, which we're looking forward to. So Jackets are going to start the second period here with 1:20 left on the power play. And Jackets are going left to right or far to near based on where we're positioned. So Evan, Brady, and Frankie on forward, James and Keegan on D. So Evan's able to win that face-off forward, and they're deep in the zone. Frankie in pursuit. They just kick it around. Nobody there. Keegan steps up. Evans got it. Goes ahead and he gains the zone. Over to Brady. Brady for a shot. Score! Brady Riker with a power play goal at 13:38 in the second. So Jackets go up 4-1 with a power play goal by Brady. The beautiful pass by Evan to go ahead and free him up and gets that shot high up over the Indy goalie's glove. They get rewarded with a little bit more of a shift here, and we got Colby and Logan on D. So our Jackets in blue are up 4-1, 13:36 left in the second. And a couple power play goals and some pretty play. Colby tries to get that up out of the corner. Indy misses a check. Goes right into the wall. Frankie high up and over the... Oh, and an offsides by Brady. Very excited after his goal. We'll go ahead and change the forwards here. We've got Mason, Max, and Vince coming out. We're going to go ahead and put it just outside of the Jacket zone. Again, 13:20 left here in the second. And then we got a referee measuring the circle. And face-off won by Indy. Kind of held up there the zone. Good job by Max, chipped that out. Oh, Max gets interfered with as he trying to skate through to the defender. And offsides. And a shot after the whistle by Indy. So 13:07 left, face-off outside of the zone on the Indy offsides. Mason to take the face-off here. Could have a chance to win that forward, but he ended up hitting the referee's shin pad right there. Now Mason's in pursuit. Put some pressure on the D. Was able to throw it off the wall. Oh, towards Vince. Max has got it. A little quick shot right there. Mason on the wall. Gets Max to come over and help. Up to D. Logan makes a move. A little backhander. Colby gets a shot towards the net. Gets blocked down in front. Doesn't get all the way through. They backhand. Logan's able to throw it towards the net. Colby in pursuit there. Not quite enough to get there. As it rolls into the Jacket zone behind the net. And Jacket's going to come away with it as Mason gets it from behind the net. Tries to throw it over to the middle where Max is. There's a lot of Indiana folks between there. Vince gets it taken away at the blue line. Colby tries to go hard. throws it up the wall into the neutral zone. He's able to get it out of harm's way. Vince in pursuit now. Oh, they're still on it. And Vince is going to go into the box for a rough. So Jackets again on the penalty kill with 11:42 left. Vince to the box for roughing against the wall there. So we've got Victor and Ben are going to go ahead and be killing this one off with Keegan and Nolan on D. Mikey in goal with 11:42 left in the second. Face-off won by Indy. And Victor's able to go ahead and push it out of the zone. He comes away with it. Oop, kind of chips it towards the zone. Ben in pursuit there. He's able to poke it away temporarily. Keegan's being aggressive at the blue line. Victor able to read that play on that 2-on-1. He's able to take that pass away. Now he's got some speed. As he gains the zone, he's go ahead and he keeps skating around with it. And now we're going to hit from behind on Indy. Oh, got him on a cross check. So 4-on-4 hockey here for 44 seconds with 10:56 left in the second. So it'll be 4-on-4 here. We got James and Jack on D. We've got Gavin and Victor on forwards. Again, 4-on-4 for 44 seconds while Vince is still in the box. They've got a fresh minute 30 on the board for them. Indy wins the face-off. They throw it on Gavin in pursuit. James able to break it up right there. As Victor's now in the zone. James is going to drive the net. Oh, just hits the outside of the net on his shot. Oh, throws it out. Throws it back towards the net. Victor's there. Hard up the wall to James. James puts it towards the net. Good shot. And give it back to Victor. Victor's got it down low. He's making moves behind the net now. He's just protecting that puck. There's Gavin in pursuit. Indy tries to go wide with it. Penalty expires on Jackets. We're on the power play for the next 44 seconds. Get a weak backhanded shot. And Gavin's got it now with speed. He's able to go ahead and just chip it towards the goal. And the goalie's going to go ahead and stop it right there. Frankie gives the goalie a little what for. As we come back, we've got Evan, Frankie, and Brady, Colby, and Logan out there for 30 seconds of power play. See if we can get another goal here with 9:56 left in the second, up 4-1. Face-off won cleanly by Evan, back to Colby. Colby gets it towards the net, just wide. Evan back to Logan. Logan chips it towards the middle. Blocked down in front. Colby steps into it. Another shot and a save by Indy. As we're crashing the net with 15 seconds left in the power play, 9:41. In the second, up 4-1, trying to add to that. Face-off won again by Evan, back to Colby. Colby gets a shot towards the net, hits a man in front, deflects just wide. All three forwards battling deep with it. Frankie comes out with it. Oh, tries to go up to Colby. It was sneaking in, but just off an Indy defender stick as the penalty expires. Logan able to successfully navigate their guy coming off the bench. Frankie, great back check, Frankie. Good job by Logan there to poke that puck away. Imminent danger as they were coming down off that change, and a couple of our guys are on their knees up here. Saved by Mikey there on the shot from the point. Jackets come over up into the neutral zone. They chip it up. No icing on this one. Indy goes ahead and takes it behind the net as we're going to go ahead and get a change. They throw it to the middle for Vince. Vince gets a shot towards the net, blocked, and goes into the corner. Mason has got some room now. Vince on the back check just chips it up and over Keegan's stick as they go for a kind of a tricky drop play right there, but our boys are there, Mason and Vince. Max in pursuit. Indy spins away from danger. Now we got a 3-on-2 shot wide of the net. Might have been blocked off by Nolan there. Keegan's pass up to Mason kind of goes off a stick, but does the thing and gets out. Mason now tries to backhand it flat across. Indy does a good job. And Vince comes away with it. Some of the Indy fans not happy that Mason was able to successfully navigate that. Let's go get Jack. Jack gets a shot. Oh, high save by the Indy goalie from his knees. And we've got Mason going to the box and an Indy defender to the box for a little extracurricular activities. So we'll skate 5-on-5 here with 7:38 left in the second. So they'll take that penalty off the board, but so we've got Victor, Gavin, and Ben out there, James and Jack on D. 7:38 left, 4-1 Jackets. Max, Jack caught sleeping a little bit. James is able to get back to it. James is dragged down. Gavin's able to skate away with it. Up, just avoids a check, thankfully. And she was coming in high and hard. Here comes Victor. That to James. Oh! James was crashed the net on that one. Good and aggressive on that, but just kind of handcuffed him just a little bit. But a great play by Victor to go ahead and see that man coming, and then able to get it out to him. So Indy comes away with it. They go ahead and throw it down in the corner. We don't have any wings on this side because they were pursuing on that one. Victor's able to, Gavin does a good job. Get some interference going there. We're able to hold the zone. Oh, just got bent offside by a step as James was spinning and just throwing it in deep. So we'll go ahead and 6:35 left. We'll get a wholesale change here. Then we got Frankie, Evan, and Brady, and we've got Colby and Logan. Face-off won by Evan. Back to Logan. Oh, just not quite enough on it, and picked off by Indy. Gets a shot, saved by Mikey, and a rebound in front, and picked up and scored by Indy. So not quite enough juice on that to be able to get that across to Colby in time for the Indy defender to go ahead and step up and tip it. Be able to get the odd man rush and was able to get the shot. And then nobody picked up the trailer and they were able to knock that one in. So 4-2 Jackets, 6:26 left in the second here. Face-off one cleanly back to Colby. Colby just throws it into the zone, no icing. We got Brady in pursuit. They reverse course. Brady was able to hold him up right there. Brady battling behind the net and loses the puck coming out. And Indy on the breakout. Colby steps up. They're able to chip it on the wall. Logan throws it over to Frank. And quite a solid check into the wall, but Jackets don't complain about getting hit. we only get penalties when we hit back. So Evans got it now coming through the neutral zone. 1-on-2, he throws it deep. We're going to go ahead and get all 5 changed here. We got Victor, and that's an ice. You try for the long bomb pass, but you end up putting it knee high. Bounces over everyone's stick. So we'll have face off deep in the Indy zone after the icing. Mason after a minute 30 rest in the box with Max and Mason. Max, Vince, and Mason out there, and Nolan and Keegan on D. Face off tied up by Mason. Throws it back over to Nolan. Nolan not able to hold his own. Face off on the offsides. With 5:19 left in the second, Jackets up 4-2. Mason wins a face-off back to Nolan. Nolan to Keegan. And just not the zip we need on the puck to be able to make those kind of plays. Mason's got it, but Max blew a tire, so Mason interrupts and is able to go ahead and throw it in deep. Vince in pursuit. They try and go up the near wall again. Max there, Mason there, nobody in front. Vince skates away with it. Shot right at the belly button and score. Just kidding. Oh, it's close though. So 4-2, 4:49 left in the second. Face off deep in the zone after the save. Mason, Max, and Vince. We're going to go ahead and stay out there, and Keegan and Nolan will stay out there. Mason ties his man up. Indy skates away with it. They chip it up the wall. Oh, Keegan pauses, and now they're able to go wide, 2-on-1. Nolan with a good slide right there is able to break it up and go softly into Mikey's pads, even though they keep chipping away at it. Oh, and Indy's going to go ahead and get a penalty for this. So a slash on Indy. So Jackets on the power play, so the face-off will be all the way down this zone. So Jackets going to the power play with a 2-goal lead, 4:28 left in the second. We've got Victor, Ben, and Gavin up front, and we've got James and Jack on D. Indy wins the face-off, but Ben able to control it. He's able to get it back over to James. James go ahead and just throws it in deep. Doesn't have enough room for a shot. Reverse hit by Ben. Oh, no, just bounces over Gavin's stick in front. Let's set it up here, boys. Gavin spinning with it. Tries to throw it towards the middle. Victor with it in the corner. Battling down front. Gavin comes away with it. Victor, again, just kind of soft to the net, and Indy cover. So again, we'll have another face-off down low. We'll go ahead and leave these 5 out here. It's 3:54 left in the second with a 2-goal lead. Jackets are on the power play for another 56 seconds or until we score the next goal. Ben over to James. Oh, James is able to lift a stick enough to be able to control it here. Gavin over to Ben on the doorstep and score. Good eyesight by Gavin. Instead of trying to shoot that in short side, he's able to get that flat on the ice over to Ben with a stick down. So Ben with a big goal to put us up 5-2. 3:40 left. Again, another power play goal by the Jackets. And we'll go ahead and change all 5 with 3:40 left here in the second. Evan, Frankie, and Brady come back out, and we got Logan and Colby. So again, Jackets left to right in the Blues, up 3 goals again. 3:39 left here in the second. No icing as Indy was trying to play that one off. Nope. Brady steps into his man, he reverses right into him. Obviously they were looking for something because, oh, nice little slew foot right there. Yeah. Don't put your foot out. Won't be a tripping. So it's quite obvious that they actually put their foot out to try and keep him from coming out clean. But play that with your stick and it won't be a penalty. Play it with your feet. You go to the box. So again, 3:21 left on the clock. Jackets on the power play again. Evan ties up his man in front. Frankie's able to battle in there. He's able to get it to Brady coming out of the corner. Brady behind the net. Is able to tie it up. Oh, just kicks it out in front, but nobody there. We had everybody behind the net. We got a 3-on-2, but Frankie doing a good job on the back check. Skates around Colby. And a goal. So a shorthanded goal by Indy with 3:01 left in the second to make it 5-3 Jackets, and 1:10 still left on the power play. Oop. Brady able to, trying to chip it back to Colby. Colby was kind of trying to chip it back, doing the same. Throws it towards the net. Oh, almost right on Frankie's stick right there. Comes to Colby. Colby throws it in deep. Colby chips it in deep. He's in pursuit. Spins coming out of the corner. Loses footing. Now Evans got it behind. Evans up to Nolan. Nolan kind of rolling puck, but is able to get it on his stick. He's able to get a shot towards net. Frankie battling down below. And Indy throws it up the wall. Again, they throw it down deep. Oh, they're going to wave off the icing with 2 minutes left. Not sure why they did that. Nolan overskates. Reverses it to Colby. And we're going to get a tripling as Indy skates directly into the stick path and gets tripped up. So now Jackets on the be 4-4 for 6 seconds with 1:57 left in the second as we go to the box for a trip. And they'll be out in just 6 seconds to go on the power play. Face-off won by Mason. Mason, Keegan, Jack, and Max out there. And penalty expires, so power play opportunity here for Indy. As they're able to go ahead and maintain the zone and just slap it in deep. Keegan goes behind. Keegan battling deep in the corner with the Indy player as they skate through it and just chip wide. They had a streaking man, so gave up a shorthanded goal, now giving up a power play goal, and it's 5-4 with 1:17 left in the second. So, see if I can get this to focus now. Sorry about that. Looked like a little bit of an art piece as James skated the puck out of his zone. Was able to get a shot on that. So 59 seconds left in the second here. We get Gavin, Victor, Ben on forward, and we got James and Jack on D. Looks like it's going to split the D, but Jack able to get it back to keep that one in at the blue line. Victor skates away with it just off the end of his stick, moves feet. Jack's able to hold the gap right there. Is able to get it again, tripped up, and that'll be offsides. 38.6 seconds left. Jackets up 5-4. Kind of not a great second period there. So face-off just outside the Indy zone with 38 seconds left. Face-off won by Victor. Again, just kind of held up with the kind of messy. James is going to carry this one in. He goes ahead and kicks it in deep. Still in pursuit. James gets ridden off in the corner. Ben there to go ahead and pick it up. Again, 20 goes after the body instead of the man, but either way, Ben's a big boy. He can handle it. Victor comes away with it. 10 seconds left. Back to Jack. Jack over to Logan. Thankfully, that pass missed wide. Logan go ahead and get it shot towards net. Go ahead and just tipped, but just wide. One and done. So that's the end of the second period, and Jackets' second period problems continue with giving up quite a few goals in that one, 3. But now it is 5-4 Jackets, end of 2. Move back to the third. Start of the third period, Jackets up 5-4, 14 minutes to go. Indy wins the face-off. We've got Evan, Brady, and Frankie. We've got Logan and Colby on D. Brady working out of the corner with Evan there. Brady comes away with it. He tries to throw it up to the middle. Just kind of gets blocked up by the goalie's paddle. Colby just kind of tries to throw it in deep. It's blocked halfway down. Frankie comes back to help him out. And they chip it up, but not out. Kind of swatting at it a little bit. Logan there. Is able to manhandle. They got a shot towards the net, but went wide. An elbow by Indy coming in the wall. So Jackets back on the power play. As we go right to left in blues, 13:08 left, and We've got Mason, Max, and Vince on forward, and we've got James and Keegan on D for this power play opportunity. Face-off won by Mason. And James able to just kind of slap it back as there was kind of some confusions about who was really supposed to take that puck. So James overskates it and come away with it. James able to pinch his man off and come away with it. Gets it up to Max. Max over to Vince. James still in the rush, is able to go ahead and peel back. Vince loses the puck on the half wall. And a shot score. Another shorthanded goal given up by the Jackets today. Makes it 5-5 with 12:23 left in the third. Still 45 seconds left on the penalty. So Keegan and Nolan out there now. Ben, Victor, and Gavin. Let's see if we can score an even strength. Or no, we still got 45 seconds of power play. So we're giving up two shorthanded goals and a power play goal. So not great stats. Puck comes back to Keegan. Keegan throws it gently up to Gavin. Gavin to Victor. Gavin throws it around the wall to Ben, and it's going to be offsides. 12:02 left in the third. 12:07 left in the third. Still 29 seconds left in the power play. Maybe we'll just start declining these. Face-off won cleanly by Victor, goes wide. Keegan back to pick it up. Keegan back over to Nolan. Nolan over to Keegan. Keegan battling in the corner against forecheck. Ben up to Gavin. Gavin takes it wide. Ben interfered with. Indy throws it around the wall. Victor able to get there. We got Colby and Nolan. Colby's able to backhand that zone. Gavin's able to hang on to it, backhands it. Ben not expecting that one, goes under his stick. Nolan steps up, is able to hold the zone temporarily. They high up off the glass. Penalty expires, 5-on-5, and hits the Indy bench. So have a face-off deep in the zone. So 11:05 left in the third, tied 5-5. We got Evan, Frankie, and Brady back out there with Colby and Nolan, or Logan, sorry. Handles his man up, Brady goes through. He's able to get it towards the net, but Indy through the neutral zone, offsides. And man in front, untouched. Here comes Brady. Brady's able to stop on it. Logan's there. Logan's able to get it. Chips it high up off the glass. James over to hold it. Throws it towards the net. Hits the defender. Oh! Frankie had that down low, but just shot it just wide. James goes back for it. James able to beat his man around the wall. He's got some speed now. He gets cut off and by Brady along the bench. Now Jack comes off the bench with some speed and shoots it high, safe. And as Max gets chopped down by another dirty play by the Indy Fuel, or Indy Elite, sorry, my bad. 9:59 left here in the third, tie game 5-5. Face-off won by Mason, back to James. James tries to get a shot, but knocked off the India defender's knees. Oh, bounces up to Max as Mason threw it right back in front there. Oh, it's kind of no man's land there. Now they're going to get Max. Oh, offsides. James and Jack will change it up here. Nolan and Keegan come out on D. Puck back over to Nolan. Nolan gently over to Keegan. Keegan skates behind the net with it, reverses. Pass it right up to the, and saved by Mikey. Pass right to the India defender. So face off to Mikey's left here. We'll go ahead and get new forwards out there, and Gavin, Ben, and Victor. Offsides. Sorry, didn't even move the camera. But puck about 6 inches outside of the blue line. They threw it right back in for an offsides. So 9:12 left in the third, tie game. Ben's got it in the zone, shoots it towards the goalie, but wide. We got our D changed. Colby's got it. Oh, just kind of off the end of his stick, just kind of bouncing around a little bit as he still stays down there. So now nobody covering D. Colby backs out. Ben's got it in the corner. Victor tries to go towards Ben in front. Now we got some tired forwards out there as they bounce it past Colby. Logan's got it, backhands it up the same side. And Victor tries the same thing here. Brady able to chip it up to Victor. Oh, just kind of rolls off the end of his stick a little bit. And Gavin gets a shot towards the net, rebound. Colby steps into it, shot off the defender. Throw it high up off the wall. Logan knocks it down there. Gavin going for a change, runs into Colby. Kind of knocks him off the play. And Brady in deep. Got Brady, Frankie, and Evan. We got all of our forwards changed. Gets it to Frankie right in the high slot. James and Jack pair up right there. Jack gets it back up the wall. He's going to go ahead and go for a little skate here. They throw it back up the wall. Frankie covering. He's able to hold the zone there. He's able to push it down deep. Frankie still with it. Throws it back into the center where Evan was. Knocked back in the corner by the Indy defender. James gets it towards, kind of bounces it towards the net, and a save by Indy. 6:27 left, tie game, 3 in third period. Offensive zone face-off for Mason, Vince, and Max here. Mason on the face-off goes to the wall, won by Indy. Jack steps up, is able to poke the puck away. Still coming in deep. Shot wide, right through the crease. Now James skates with it, gets it up to Vince. Vince just off the end of his stick. Max still pursuing. Mason able to hold it, keep Indy out of the zone for now. Oop, Jack steps up, walked around. James slides, but doesn't make any contact, but enough, I think, just to make him nervous. Oh, no, everybody's looking to make a home run. We got to player positions first, boys. Comes James behind the net. Just throws up the wall to Max. Max up but not out. Again, Indy just throws it back and goes in the far corner. Jack throws it up the wall beyond Vince's stick. Indy holds the zone. Jack goes sideways. Vince gets knocked down. Mason behind the net. Jack is leaned on the corner. Mason takes offense to that and cross-checks the kid. Mason comes away with it up to Max, kind of bouncing around a little bit. Again, Max throws it up but not out. Blocked by Max, or blocked by Mason. There's Vince. Vince up but not out. Throws it back. Jack's got it. Jack over to Mason now. Got a tired forward out there. We got Ben and Gavin on. Mason goes for a change. We got Nolan and Keegan now on D. Keegan steps up into it, loses the handle on it. Going into the zone. Victor came on for Mason. There goes Keegan. It's stepped around. Gavin, good job of taking the puck away from behind. Up to Victor. Victor gets tripped from behind. His feet caught up. Nolan pokes at the blue line. Shot by Indy just goes wide. Oop. Indy within the corner gets up to the point. They go wide. Then they try and backhand. And they try to go back to the point. Gavin in position there to be able to intercept that pass. Gets it kind of poked away from him, but Ben's got it now. And Ben makes a move at the line, and Victor's offside. So 3:40 left in the third. Still tied 5-5. We'll go ahead and get a change. We got Colby and Logan on D. We've got Brady, Evan, and Frankie on forward. Indy wins the face-off, pushes it through Evan. D kind of slap it into the zone. Logan steps up, is able to keep it in, gets it towards the net, blocked out by the Indy defender. Indy with that wide breakout. They try to get it back to the D. And Evan doing a good job of just pushing it up. Oh, just offsides. Frankie kicks it in the zone for an offsides. 3:06 left in the third, tied 5-5. We'll go ahead and change the forwards. We got Victor, we got Max, and we got Gavin. So Indy wins a face-off. Victor comes away with it. He's got two. He's got Gavin with him. Victor skates wide. Shot. Oh, just blocked down in front. Got a rumble down low. Max poking at it. Gavin poking at it. And a save by Indy. 2:45 left. James and Keegan coming out. Ben, Gavin, Victor on forward. James and Keegan on defense. Jackets win the face-off. Ben has it. Oh, he throws it to the middle, trying to hit Gavin. He was right there on the doorstep, but ended up in the Indy goalie's pad. So 2:39 left. We'll go ahead and reset for another face-off to the goalie's right. Face-off won by Victor. Keegan throws it towards the net, blocked off. Backhand by Victor. He skates away with it, throws it back up in front again. Too many bodies down low. Keegan and Gavin working low. Here comes Max coming off the ball, throws it towards the middle, towards Victor. And there's Indy breaking it wide. James keeps him wide. Victor with a stick lift. Gavin in to help. Keegan goes into the corner. Indy comes away with it. They go D to D. Max in pursuit. Comes out. Oh, save by Mikey. Kind of pinballed around a little bit. Ended up on an Indy stick in front where nobody was covering. Nobody was lifting. But minute 45 left. 5-5. Jack and Logan on D. We got Brady, Evan, and Frankie on forward. Face off deep in the zone, but Frankie saved after Mikey. Evan wins that clean to the behind. Jack chips it around, but Indy skates away with it. Evan in pursuit behind. He's got his man tied up. And Indy skates away with it. They turn and shoot, blocked down by Jack, but they come away with it and they just kind of chip it high and wide off of Frankie's skates there, but they're able to poke it out. Runs into the referee. Then they kick it up. Logan steps up now. He's able to come away with it. Oh, just chips it away and Evan steals it. He's go ahead and go skate wide. He's got the room. He's going to go for a change now. Indy tries to slap it around, brought down by Brady behind the net in the corner. Here comes Victor on. 45 seconds left. Victor comes out of the corner with it, right onto Indy's stick. Now Frankie goes for a change. 30 seconds left. Gavin comes on. Jack skates away with it. He's got 20 seconds here left on the rush. Jack backhands. In the net! It's in the net by Jack Lambert! With 17.6 seconds left, Jack Lambert has scored the go-ahead goal. We got Victor, Max, and Gavin. We got Keegan and Nolan. Max has got it now. Just keep it deep. Gavin's got it. Reverse hit 4-3, and that'll do it. The Jackets will end up escaping with a win with a 6-5 victory. But we'll be back at 4:30 Eastern for Game 2 this afternoon against the same Indy Elite. We'll be on Rink 2 next time, so we'll be going the opposite direction. So we'll see how it goes, but hard-fought victory, decent energy, bad second period, but they're learning. So, again, 6-5 win today.